Out of the weird souvenirs one could get from Florida, what's the first thing that comes to mind? For me personally, it would be the head of an alligator. But at the same time, I personally have a lot of memories connected to my head of an alligator. As when I was 6 and visited Florida for vacation, that I got a alligator head. Hello, my name's Brock Delhunt, and I'll be presenting my alligator head. The alligator head is from I got it from Florida. Is about what you expect from an alligator head. The texture is very much dry and rough and scaly. The what was that? The head itself is just about just a bit longer than my hand. If we're talking about like the base where it connects to the wrist. So yeah, it's just about just a little bit longer than my hand. The colors are a mix of blacks and browns, and if you look closer to this part of the jaw, it's also a little bit more green, but that's under certain lights. Its shape is flat. Well, if its jaws were closed, but it's flat and has a U-shaped snout, which is typical of alligators, and it's one of the distinguishing features between them and crocodiles. And like other taxidermy, its eyes were replaced with marbles, which can appear a dark brown instead of black in certain lights. And surprisingly, it has most of its teeth. And you might be wondering, what are the memories that could be associated with, well, an alligator head? And for me, it's memories of my grandfather and the times I visited Florida for vacation. As where my grandfather comes into all this is that when I first got this head, it was against my parents' wishes, and because he bought it for me, as they didn't want me to have it for a couple reasons. First of all, we didn't think we had the room for a alligator head. They thought it was an odd purchase, and they also didn't want my grandfather paying for it because it was pretty expensive. It was about $80 to $90. And one of the memories I have of the trip that we went on, the same trip that we went on where I got this alligator head, is that we went to a Florida Everglades tour on an airboat. And on that airboat, we'd go to certain sections of the Everglades. And in one of the sections, there was a bird hanging on a branch above the water, and we saw an alligator jump out and eat the bird. It surprised everyone on the boat and got everyone a little bit scared, not gonna lie. And one other, I guess, mini story I could add on to this is that I got mad at my sister once because she tried to color all the teeth. As you probably saw when I was showing off the teeth of the alligator head, is that some of the teeth are multicolored, and that is because my sister decided to take a marker and tried to color in the teeth rainbow since they're all white. I obviously found her beforehand and didn't allow her to do that. And overall, or in conclusion, although it's weird to have memories connected to, well, an alligator head, they bring me back to memories of my grandfather and the times we visited Florida for vacation.